Benjamin Graham, recommended by the maybe best investor in history, Warren E. Buffett. He says that his mentor, teacher, and friend was, as you can read here and practice your English. I'm going to increase that. I'm going to read it for you. Please write it down. You cannot see it that clearly, but I'm going to pronounce that for you so that you practice your English with this. By far the best book on investing ever written. I repeat that again. By far the best book on investing ever written. So Warren Buffett. That is actually the book when you say why after so many years, because that book was written more than 70 years ago and still super classic. And imagine that Warren Buffett has read so many books. He reads on a daily basis between 5 and 7 hours. You can confirm that online. And he says that this book, The Intelligent Investor, this revised edition, is definitely the definitive book on value investing. Because today you will see Harvard experts and many other people telling you this and that concerning what should be the better investment for you. But when you see the essentials of this book and the contents, the part that I'm going to show you in here, you will see why maybe that book should be really interesting for you, for your English, and for your future investments. Actually, not future, up-to-date investments, I would say, according to the many things and instructions that you can see in all possible markets. But when you see this, you definitely learn so much more. And then you will see all the vocabulary you can get from this book and all those quotes here. For example, through chances, various, through all vicissitudes, we make our way. So innate. And then we go from there, reading more, getting more data, getting more information, and information is a crucial factor. When I see this, and I see the contents, and I see parts of this book, and what I have read so far, and what I understood, is that here you pay attention to detail, that you actually learn that it's not about knowing it all. It's actually knowing something, sticking to it, believing in that, and being really consistent in that, what I know or I think should be my expertise and what I like to know more about. That is how it goes. And then you read here, the first thing here in the commentary on the introduction, you see, this is always nice and good because those are the classical topics you will see on investment. Here you would see the investor and inflation, commentary on chapter. Please allow me to show you this part in here, your X factor in investment, this book, commentary on chapter 1, chapter 2, and then you see what is the century of stock market history. The level of stock prices in early 1972. Imagine how old this book is and still a very effective classic, even for today's investments possibilities. And then you see here, chapter 3, General Portfolio Policy, the Defensive Investor, commentary on chapter 4, and then on and on. I like that you stop there, you read the chapters yourself, you pronounce, and you get the best out of this book so that you can have English investing and learning about maybe what could be the best book ever written, like Warren Buffett says, because of some essentials in this particular book. Because you will see plenty of people telling you this and telling you that, and then online and telling you what is better. But when you read this book, you gain so much better perspective. I say that is actually how you get real core knowledge, so to speak, quintessential knowledge. Now, this here, portfolio policy for the enterprising investor, the positive side. Commentary on chapter 7, the investor and the market fluctuations. On and on, you will see all those chapters so that you, like I said before, get a better picture of all this book here. Investing in investment funds, chapter 10, the investor and his advisors. 11, security analysis for the lay investor, general approach. And here, 12, things to consider about per share earnings. Chapter 13, a comparison of 4 listed companies. 14, stock selection for the defensive investor. 15, stock selection for the enterprising investor. 16, convertible issues and warrants. 17, 4 extremely instructive case histories. 18, a comparison of 8 pairs of companies. 19, shareholders and management's dividend policy. 20, margin of safety as the central concept of investment. This is really interesting in here. And as you can see, those people here, they have been investing and teaching all their lives. And you can see how successful Warren Buffett has been, so he has a word to say concerning this topic and this issue after so many years being on top of the game, so to speak. So think about this, think about your English, and think about why you should tell your friends about this book, How to Practice Your English in Here. I'm going to give you so much more, especially because today's English listening and investing. Thanks for your attention. In the next video, I will show you other really recommendable video and book too. Remember to subscribe and remember to resend that especially to the people, your investing friends that would like to know a little bit more about investing. And this here is a golden book. It's a top tip, I would say.